Hey everybody, it's Jerry and
Cathy.
it is the first day of football season, so it's beginning to feel like fall, and Cathy thought that it might be time to make a meal that's like a fall meal. So what are you going to make today, Cathy?
A vegetable chili.
Chili, and Cathy's a vegetarian, so she's going to make a vegetarian chili, but she set aside some ground beef so I can have some chili with my good old-fashioned ground beef. So we're just hanging out, watching football. I'm drinking some beer, eating chips, and
I don't have my wine yet.
doesn't have her wine yet, but give her
But I
time.
will.
Jack's special salsa is the best salsa. If you've never tried it, you've got to. It's our favorite. Hey, Cathy, so what kind of ingredients would somebody need if they want to make this chili that you're making today?
Just really any vegetables. I have a yellow pepper, green peppers, jalapenos, zucchini, lots of beans. I have garbanzo beans.
What's this?
Kidney beans. That's just
Vegetable stock.
broth. Yeah, stock instead of.
Hunt's tomato paste.
Yeah, and you can get all that in organic and stuff too, but they didn't have organic with no salt added, and I'd rather not have the salt, all the sodium in it. And kidney beans, and then I have black beans too. I'm gonna add right back here. So just lots of beans. I may add some quinoa too, just for the extra protein, because there's no meat. We'll see how it goes.
Okay, so Cathy is crying right now because she's cutting. These aren't even onions, they are shallots. Cathy likes to use shallots because they're not quite as strong as onions, and she feels like since she doesn't like onions, if she used a whole onion, she would just be wasting it. Cathy, I noticed that you have one of these. What is this thing?
It's like a Fry Daddy. Actually, it's like a crock pot, but you can saute in it first and then add all the other ingredients in and control the temperature. I just like it, and if you don't have one, you should get one because it's really good for like spaghetti. If you have to saute like the vegetables and the onions and the ground beef and stuff, and then you just add everything to it. Or for chili, you can saute all the vegetables and then just add all the sauces and everything to it. Anything like that. Any soups where I make beef stew in it, and I'll saute the beef and then add all the vegetables and broth.
So you don't have to dirty a lot of pots. You can just
No.
use this one thing to saute your veggies, brown your ground beef, and then add everything to it, and you're good to go.
Whereas a crock pot, you can't do that. Trying to saute the vegetables. I put a little bit of olive oil in, and I'm gonna add organic vegetable stock, just for flavor and so that the vegetables don't stick. Just taking out the zucchini so I don't pour it in to
And
saute.
Don't want to overcook it.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you're going to take this stuff.
It's just my peppers and my onion.
You've got this rolling at about 350. Let that get all nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna add some garlic.
Prepared garlic, not mincing our own or anything fancy like
No.
that.
Let's put about a teaspoon in.
One thing about us, we're not fancy.
Just draining the beans. I don't like that gooey stuff that's all over them.
So these are kidney beans.
Yes, and I get the reduced sodium. I don't like all that salt that is in all this canned stuff has so much salt added.
So kidney beans.
And
Garbanzo beans.
And
What's that?
black beans.
Black beans. And just rinse them off. Get all that yucky stuff off of them.
I'm gonna add
Simmering,
some more,
reducing,
I'm gonna
adding
add
a little
some
bit more vegetable stock.
You can add that as needed, vegetable stock. I'm just gonna start. We're gonna start with the diced tomatoes. I got the no salt added, of course, because I don't like all that salt in canned goods. Okay, so that was
More. How many cans of diced tomatoes?
Well, I got 3 small
Okay.
because I like tomatoes. And if you have them out of your garden, that's good too. This is just a can of Rotel because I like the chilies and stuff in it. So, and that is no salt added also.
It's already looking like chili. Kind
Okay,
of.
and it just needs tomato sauce. So just regular no salt added tomato sauce. That's gonna give us our creamy chili.
All right. Looking kind of like chili. Was that a little just water?
I just cleaned out the cans of the tomato sauce. And then you can add some corn.
And that's just frozen corn.
Yes, it's Sonny's frozen corn, but I saved some from him for him.
Yeah, she took corn from the bird.
Because that corn's his favorite. And I'm gonna add a little bit of just cilantro. And I like this kind. You can get it in the deli section. If they don't have fresh, this is,
Just as good.
yeah, it is. It really is. Because we use it on our shrimp tacos all the time. A lot of times they're out of cilantro. And let that simmer. And add our beans.
Just gonna let that simmer for a little bit.
Ready? Ooh, that filled it all the way up to the top, didn't it?
All right. It sure
Want a
did.
spoon?
No, this works. What did you just add? You added the zucchinis?
Yes.
You didn't want them to
Yeah, they
add them
mush.
too early and they turn to mush. So should be perfect. And how long are you gonna let this simmer? So just you'll know when it's right. There's no recipe for how long it is.
And then I adjust the seasoning too. Taste it along the way, and if you need to add more chili powder, pepper, whatever, just add it.
So Cathy just got out her first bowl of chili. What are you adding? What is this? Vegan cheese?
Yep. Sprinkle that on top. And I'm gonna let it sit here because it's really, really hot.
Have you tried it, Cathy? How is it?
It's really good. It's yummy. I love it.